Well, spaza shops are going to be subject to intense scrutiny as the government announces an audit of compliance on health and safety standards. It's been a big talking point tonight, especially related to the selling of foodstuff. Minister in the Presidency, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, said Cabinet is particularly concerned about a series of child deaths allegedly related to goods purchased from spazas and street vendors. And she said bylaws would be introduced in municipalities aimed at tightening the monitoring of spaza shops, especially those owned by foreign nationals. Shops would have to register with municipalities and traditional authorities. Rosheda Muller, who is the Informal Economy Development Forum president, joins us now. Rosheda, good evening to you. What is your organization's reaction to the steps announced by the minister?
Well, I would like to start by saying a little too late, but never too late. We have seen this coming for many, many years, and we have informed government of our concern with regard to unregulated trade. Now, many of our foreign traders are legally in the country, and they do apply, to trade via permit, etc. But what has happened in the last few months escalated the need to act and to act immediately with regard to children's deaths. They have now discovered or uncovered the warehouses where these fake products are manufactured. It is manufactured under very unhealthy conditions. But our concern was that, government does not have the capacity to be able to monitor each and every spaza shop. And therefore, our organization has extended a hand to tell government that we need to work in partnerships. The IEDF, of which NITASA is a member, NITASA stands for the National Informal Traders Alliance of South Africa, and we are basically the traders on the ground, the street traders, the market traders, at all transport nodes, we are trading. So we are extending a hand of help to government to say, let's work together on this matter. But now it has gone to an extent almost out of hand and causing a lot of mayhem. As we can see, there's a lot of conflict, and communities are now wanting to take things into their own hands to close these shops.
All right, Rosheda, this information and there's nothing better. What you said sounds like exactly the right way to go. There's nothing better than collaborating with people who have their eyes and ears to the ground. These are the informal traders across the country about places where potentially hazardous food is being mislabeled or mispackaged and poses a health risk. Are you sharing, and very quickly, are you sharing that information with government, with the department's representatives, with the Department of Health?
Absolutely. Well, we are currently working with the Department of Small Business Development, and I'm sitting on the working team to find the best solutions for this. But I think that it's important that all government departments come on board so that we can together eliminate the situation, as it impacts very adversely on the name of what we call informal trade, although we are such an important part of the economy of South Africa.
Are you satisfied, Rosheda, that the link is being made between the deaths of children and unsafe food bought from spaza shops? At least that's the way it is presented. In your view, is this based on evidence?
Well, I cannot prove the evidence, but it's very clear that there are very unhealthy snacks and sweets and biscuits coming into the market. And I think the regulations need to step in, and that's what we spoke about with the Minister, Stella Ndabeni Abrahams, with regard to the coding of products, that there has to be approval, and also the outdated products. There's just too many, going out into the informal markets. But we need that partnership, and we need to have management control over areas where we can collaborate with government to eliminate this very dangerous situation that has developed.
Final one, of course, she's promising spot checks and health inspections and so on. But she's also announced that the registration of Spaza shops will require compliance with the Business Act. And this includes that foreign nationals can only undertake business in South Africa if they make an investment of a few million rand. Do you have a view on this?
Well, I think that is far-reaching. I mean, the Spaza shops are basically informal traders, depending how far their business has gone. Now, we have seen in all communities, in all towns, actually, that you find that the foreign nationals do own the bigger shops, the small supermarkets and the fruit and veg stores and that. There, you could say they must have the business license and they must conform. But the ones really trading on the ground, on the, at the internodes and that, I think they just do not have that capacity, financial capacity, to meet that requirement. But we are busy working with government to ensure that we find amicable solutions. But it's very, very, very important that this is done now.
Rosheda, thanks for stopping by and sharing your views with us. That was a representative from the Informal Economy Development Forum, in fact, the president of the forum, Rosheda Muller.